especially that of the Honorable Raila Odinga. And therefore, on behalf of many Kenyans, we have come here to celebrate a man, a competent police officer, a confidant with great integrity, and a loyal patriot as a security officer of the Republic of Kenya. And George, though being a very humble security officer, and because I believe very strongly in the bottom-up principle, that's why I have come here to celebrate this humble person who has demonstrated great loyalty, integrity, and competence. So, to the family, Mama Karen, tumekuja hapa kumwenzi huyu shujaa, mtu ambaye alijitolea. It is very difficult when I saw the comments of our Prime Minister about George, that he was a person you can entrust with many things, including money. You know how difficult it is to trust people with money. This is one person that Prime Minister could trust with many things, including money. And therefore, we have come here to celebrate a man of integrity, a competent police and security officer, and a man we all celebrate. Allow me to use this occasion of George, because I also came to know George as a member of ODM then. And we were in many places together. And somebody said here, I benefited also from his security services, and that is true. Whenever we went to situations as members of ODM that time, George was on hand, and many of the people I have seen here, including Lumumba, who I thought was a security officer, I now know that he is an elected MCA. And allow me to use this occasion to thank my elder brother, the Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. I have come a very long way with the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I want to stand here today and to say, I did not know that the man I stood by and gave my all at a moment in my life, we would eventually become competitors, and that he would eventually come and anchor my leadership. And so, the Honorable Prime Minister, I want to tell you, I am truly grateful that just the same way I stood with you when you needed a man to stand with you, you have equally come to stand with me when I needed a man to stand with me. I am truly grateful. And I want to say this for the avoidance of any doubt, that when Baba here came to stand with me, it was not about him. It was not about his interests. It was not about parochial or sectarian or narrow interest. It was about the greater interest of Kenya. And history is going to judge the Honorable Raila Odinga fairly, that whenever there is an opportunity to stand for the nation, he has always stood for the nation. The Honorable Raila Odinga, I am very, very proud that our paths crossed and we have come this journey together. Let me say this to all of us. In this journey of nation building, everybody has a contribution to make in different ways. I am happy that today I am the leader of this broad-based government that I agreed with my brother Raila Odinga. And broad-based is not about the interests of any one of us. It's not about the interest of Baba here or my personal interest. It's about the interest of 45, 50 million Kenyans. And I will say this without any fear of contradiction, that because of our coming together, because of forging this relationship that has stabilized the country, that has created inclusivity, eliminated the things that divide us, and the negative ethnicity that threatens our country, today we can proudly say our economy is stable. The dollar, which was at 160, is now at 129 shillings. Inflation, which was at 9.6%, is now at 3.5%, because we have come together and we are working together. I can proudly say, without fear of any contradiction, that whether it is our electricity, and I am very proud of what Opiyo Wandayi has said. Today, we have resources spread around Kenya. This Siaya alone has 1.2 billion shillings to connect close to 15,000 new households. Something that has not happened before. It has happened under broad-based. Because we are conscious about leaving no part of Kenya behind. I am very proud that in the last 2 weeks, we have released, for the first time, 60 billion shillings to our roads. 4.6 billion has come to this region. And the 9 roads in this Siaya, all the contractors will now go back, because we have done what we have done together. And because we have put the country ahead of Raila's interests, of William Ruto'S interests. And that is the moment that this country needs. That is the moment that this country needs. We can have the best constitution. We can have the best election. But if we don't have the right psyche and the unity of purpose, ethnicity, division can. And therefore, I want to say to you, my brother Raila Odinga, that what you have done is what has enabled me even to do what we are doing in our housing, our markets, our infrastructure. And I want to say that our nation, Kenya, has consistently been undermined by division that undermines the national interest. And there is absolutely every reason for us to find it in ourselves how to forge unity for purposes of the nation. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka niseme leo nimekuja hapa kuungana na familia ya ndugu yangu Raila Amolo Odinga. Huyu George ni mtu ambaye alitusaidia, hata na mimi nilifaidika wakati tulikuwa pamoja katika ODM. Na nimesikia Sifuna anaongea na nguvu. Wakati unaongea mambo yangu Sifuna, ujue mimi ndio mwanzilishi wa ODM. So unaenda polepole kidogo. Yes. Sisi ndio tulianza hii kitu. Ama namna gani? Na unajua ukinisukuma sana nitaitisha mkutano ya founder members ya ODM. Si ndio? Na unajua tukiitisha hiyo mkutano tunaweza kufanyia discipline sisi ambao tulianza chama. Si ndio? So tuendeni mosmos. Ile kitu mimi nataka niwaambie ni kwamba vile ndugu zangu wameongea hapo mbeleni, sio lazima sisi wote tuwe katika ndani ya serikali. Ni kweli. Lakini nani alisema kuna watu wamechaguliwa wawe wanakaa tu nje ya serikali all the time? Kuna mtu alisema kuna watu wamepangiwa kukaa nje ya serikali miaka yote? Hapana. And that is why, tuambiane ukweli, that is why baba na mimi tuliketi chini tukasema it is time for us to work on a formula that brings inclusivity and brings all of us to appreciate that it is not necessary for one to get out for one to be in. Sio lazima mtu atoke ndani ya serikali ndio mwingine aingie. Na ndio tulikataa ile maneno ya wale walikuwa wanatupangia mambo ya shares. Kusema kuna watu permanently wanafaa kukaa nje, ni kupaguliwa miaka yote. And that is why I am confident and I speak straightforward that we must get rid of the politics of ethnicity, division, ile siasa ambayo ni ya ukabila, siasa ya chuki, siasa ya kubagua watu wengine. Hiyo siasa tunataka kuondoa katika taifa letu la Kenya. Na inawezekana my friends, inawezekana sisi wote tuchangie katika kuendesha serikali ya Kenya. Inawezekana. That is why that's what broad-based has taught us. It has taught us that we can be together. That others must not be out for others to be in. We can all be there. Sasa niwaulize, simzee baba yetu hapo Odour ameongea. Amesema anataka watu wa hapa share yao. Na hiyo share yao sio share ya watu wengine. Kila mtu atapata share yake. Therefore it is possible for us, watu ya bara wapate share yao, watu ya mlima wapate share yao, watu ya bonde wapate share yao, watu wa hapa wapate share yao. It is possible for us to have a nation where all of us partake of the national resources and national development. And we must get rid, and I agree with Junet, we must get rid of the past formulas that skews development to one part and against other parts. We must do it right. And that is why hata huyu chairman wetu sasa wa budget, huyu Mungwana Atandi, mimi namwambia Atandi, hata kama wewe sasa ndio utapanga mambo ya budget, uhakikishe na sitakuruhusu ubague mtu yeyote. Upange vizuri, kila mtu apate haki yake. That's what we want. Tunaelewana jameni? Si mnasema tupange pamoja? So, tuendelee namna hiyo, tushirikiane namna hiyo, tupangane pamoja, na katika hii harakati Baba amesema ya kwamba lazima tupange mambo ya devolution ikae vile tulikuwa tumeikusudia. Kumekuwa na msukumano na mvutano. Even as we talk today, National Assembly na county government wamepelekana kotini kwa sababu ya kuvutana. We must have a conversation as to where are the limits, so that we can allow Parliament to do what it's supposed to do, allow governors and county governments to do what they are supposed to do, so that we can move the country forward together. So tunataka tushirikiane hivyo, tufanye kazi pamoja, na mimi niko tayari kushirikiana na sisi wote, na mimi naamini ya kwamba kati yangu, kati ya team ambayo mimi naongoza na ile team Baba anaongoza, we are going to make this country great. And united together, sisi tumesema kama ni kazi ya barabara. I have just said here, and John Buddy is my minister, that out of the 60 billion we have raised, for the first time this region is getting almost 5 billion shillings. And it is because they have few roads. We are going to build that into the future. And we cannot deny, we will be living in denial if we don't correct the mistakes of the past by making sure that we balance the country and balance the development of the country. So I want to invite all of us, yes, wote, tushirikiane, tukubaliane, and criticism is mimi sasa nyinyi mnaniambia Ruto must go. Mimi nimesikia hiyo mara nyingi. Kulikuwa na Moi must go, kulikuwa na mwingine must go, kulikuwa na mwingine must go. Hii must go ni wimbo tu ya kawaida, there is no problem. Ndio shida iko wapi? So there is no problem. Mara wananiita sijui nini Zakayo, mara Kasongo, mara nini. I am not bothered. Hii ni majina tu ya kawaida, lakini I am focused. I am focused. We must get our education right, and I am very proud of what we are doing with our education. We must get our electrification right. We must get infrastructure right, and we must handle devolution properly, so that we can all move the country forward. And I welcome any assistance from anybody so that we can make Kenya great. That is my mission, that is my commitment, and we are going to do this together. Tumekubaliana jameni? Munasema tushirikiane ama munasema tutengane? Tushirikiane pamoja, tujenge Kenya pamoja, tuache ubaguzi, tuache ukabila, tuache chuki. Huyu George ambaye amelala hapa, he would have agreed with us that tuachane na chuki, tuachane na ukabila, tuachane na ubaguzi, tuunganishe taifa. That is how Kenya is going to be great, kwa sababu umoja ni nguvu. Mwisho, huyu mungwana mbunge wa Raila'S, huyo Tiende Amolo, amesema hii shule in honor of George, this great man, in honor of George. Huyu mbunge wenu amesema tusaidie kujenga hii shule, and I am committing 20 million shillings to elevate this school in honor of this great man. Wewe Otiende Amolo utanifuatana na mimi, next week nitakuandikia kachek ya kuendesha hiyo shule. So tushirikiane hivyo, na kuna mambo mengine mengi ambayo ametaja. Kuna maneno ya hostels, kuna maneno yale mengine ya soko, kuna maneno ya affordable housing. If I had time, I would elaborate, but that is all in our plan. Kwa hivyo, asanteni sana. Nyasaye okwedhu. Mungu wabariki. Thank you.
Asante.